welcome to my channel. In honor of Adventure Time Fiona and Cake becoming an official series, I decided to draw two of my most favorite characters and designs. First up being Marshall Lee. If you don't know, my two most favorite just characters in general in all the Adventure Time is Marceline and Marshall Lee, mainly because I love their designs, I love their character, just development in general, and I love their style, the music, and basically just my favorite for everything. I love that Marshall Lee is voiced by Childish Gambino, or he go by other names too. I just love the way they kept him still as like a black character because Marceline is like canonically black. It's just that her vampirism really took it out of her. Because I'm not really making any clothing of my own, I'm basically just doing a direct copy from the characters in the show. Felt a little bit weird for it because usually I tend to at least want to make the outfit different or something just in general. But I overall liked it because of the dreadlocks in the hair. I liked it because of the skin color, and overall just making some things just seem absolutely like my own, like the way I shaded, which you'll see later on. One thing I could really appreciate about the show was the fact that the Adventure Time just franchise also grew with the audience. Like I see with like a lot of reboots or just like a lot of just things in general, it seemed to dumb it down, even though the general audience has obviously grown up. And so I'm glad this show like took like its normal things about Adventure Time that we all loved and enjoyed, and just made it for more adults. Like of course you see like more cursing and more blood and gore and stuff like that, but it still has like its adorable like Adventure Time charm. Of course, like I said, Marshall Lee is my favorite character, and Marshall Lee is my overall time favorite character. And so I couldn't just resist drawing Adventure Time without at least trying to get one of them in here. And I love the design, and he is definitely my favorite drawing of today. But don't forget that I absolutely love this next character that I'm going to be drawing. My second favorite character of all the entire series is Simon. For a lot of people that don't know Simon, he is the basically Ice King before he officially took the title of the Ice King. One thing I absolutely loved in the new show is how sarcastic he was and how just done with it he is. Granted, he dealt with a lot of trauma and just a lot of things in general with involving the love of his life, involving either Marceline or just overall everything just in general. So I wanted to give this character a slight bit of like a just get away from me attitude because he did have that, and deservedly he had every right to have one. I love that he was really relatable in a lot of senses of like just missing who you were, even though the past you wasn't really good. It was just a comfort where you didn't have to deal with anything right now. And overall, I just like his design. Cause who doesn't love like a good suit on a character, especially for like his funniness to mix with his seriousness. It's just funny overall. If you ever seen the show, like where he like becomes himself and punches Ash in the face, it's just one of the best things ever. I love his hair. That's probably my main thing about him. The white streak and like his fluffed up hair. Always been my best thing, so I tried to really incorporate it. Overall, I think I made it too long, but we don't gotta worry about it. One issue I felt like I had a really big problem with was his suit. And that was because a lot of times for outfits, when the blacks and the darks are just too close together, I have to try to make a wider gap between those colors. Overall, it turned out pretty good, but his suit is a little bit too light for him from the show. It really doesn't really matter, but just wanted to get it out there. Now, of course, if you know Adventure Time style, you know that they don't really tend to have eye colors. So basically, I just went with what eye color I felt like that would suit them. Of course, since Marshall Lee is more of the black descent, I gave him brown eyes. And because Simon has more of a dark hair, I still decided to give him brown eyes. I'm not saying that you can't have like different color eyes if you are those races. I just simply went with what was considered basic. I mean, of course, it doesn't really matter what I put; they're fake characters. But just want to give you guys a little preference. This is of course me shading his suit. I just wanted like to make sure that the difference was well seen. Of course, like I said before, when darks stick too close together, it's hard to differentiate them. His shoes were cute. I wanted to keep his shoes like really cute like. Overall, I really like Simon and I truly just enjoy his character. Him being Ice King again is really funny and it's really interesting to me. So there goes Simon for you. Alright, that's going to be it for me drawing Adventure Time characters. Have a do one say, please comment down below. And if you don't want to see, subscribe. Thank you for watching. Goodbye.